While CPS looks into her husband David Eason, teen mom Jenelle Evans' baby Jace has been placed in the care of her mother Barbara Evans. Jace, 14, was released to his grandmother on Tuesday, October 10, following more than a week in a North Carolina hospital, an exclusive source with knowledge of the matter told the U.S. Sun. Amid claims that Jenelle's husband, David, harmed the teenager before he fled for the third time, Barbara filed a petition with a North Carolina court last week to reclaim custody of the youngster. Jace is presently under the custody of CPS, but following a Wednesday court hearing, Barbara was given permission to temporarily care for the teenager. A person with knowledge of the matter further stated that David is prohibited from having any kind of communication with Jace, and that Jenelle is not permitted to see or speak to him until the teenager initiates contact. Though it's uncertain if anything will be made permanent at that point, there will be a hearing later this month to see how things are going with Jace and Barbara. The sole statement provided by Jenelle's representative in response to the U.S. Sun's request for comment was, "Jace is visiting with Barbara." In March 2023, Jenelle, 31, regained custody of the teenager from her mother. When Jace was a toddler, Jenelle battled mental health and drug addiction, so Barbara was granted custody of him initially. Following Jace's allegation that last month, during an altercation his stepdad had beaten him, Child Protective Services began looking into David. A CPS representative would not clarify if an inquiry was underway and would not comment on Barbara being granted custody of the teenager. The oldest kid of the former Teen Mom 2 star reportedly threatened to run away once more if he were to return to Jenelle and David's North Carolina home, according to multiple sources involved with the probe who previously spoke with the U.S. Sun. One insider said, "He told everyone if he is sent back there he won't stay, he will run again. He's in the middle of nowhere if he runs, which is one of the main worries. Nobody is taking this danger lightly," they asserted. On Thursday, September 28, Jace ran away for the third time and was transported to a hospital. The teenager reported that he had been physically assaulted by his stepfather to medical professionals, a therapist, the Columbus County Sheriff in North Carolina, and a staff member of Child Protective Services, CPS. Marks on his arms and neck, the source stated, stressing that Jace's accusations were taken seriously. According to the informant, Jace stated that the event happened right before he fled. A Ring camera captured the alleged attack, which is said to have occurred outside the victim's home. One source stated, CPS documented the entire incident. Although Jenelle has responded to criticism on social media, she hasn't refuted claims that David assaulted Jace. In late August, Jace vanished from the land, the farm where he and his family reside. Not long after the missing person report was filed, he was found at a local gas station. He was reported missing earlier in August when he ran away from school after getting into an altercation with his teacher. It took the cops around 3 hours to find him after he went missing. In their North Carolina house are 3 other juveniles who live with Jenelle and David. Jenelle and her former partner, Nathan Griffith, have a 9-year-old kid named Kaiser. Ensley, her 6-year-old daughter, and Marisa, David's 14-year-old daughter, reside with her and David.